All right, hey y'all, it's Pizza. We're back here today in Minecraft. It's good to be back. Uh, we. Why do I always do that? Turn that down. All right. Yeah. So day 99, folks. We're playing hardcore mode. This is like I've said before. I don't know, attempt 13 to 15 or something like that. But yeah, first time to 100 days. I'm very excited. Like the first time ever. I just generally don't play hardcore Minecraft, so I thought I'd give it a try and do something new. Now, if you caught the last episode, you kind of know where we are. But if you haven't, let me catch you up to date just a little bit. Um, you know what? Let's just go ahead and. Oh yeah, look. Check this out. Hey, buddy. What do you? What do you feed polar bears? Fish? Can you feed them fish? I would think you can feed them fish. Hey, how you doing? So I'm in this weird place. I have giant ice spikes, right? Uh, a lot of beach. This used to be a huge sand dune. You can tell I flattened it out. If you look at my shovel down there, oh, poor pizza. If you look at my shovel, you can see it's kind of beat up. This is shovel. It's not shovel number 2, but I've already repaired it once. So I used one of my precious diamonds. Just made another diamond shovel and combined them together. But yeah. So we get the ice. We've got a lot of beach, sandy beaches. And so I moved from my other place, which is, I don't know, way that way or something. Uh, and originally I started in the ice, and I left to go to the last base I was at. But anyway, last episode, if you want to see what that base looked like, last episode we left there, right? And essentially, I was searching for a village because I know that if I really want to spend some time here long term, I need some librarians. I need a mending villager. I'd like to get an armorer and some toolsmiths and weaponsmiths and people I can just use the economy to get diamond gear and don't necessarily have to go strip mining for diamonds. Uh, but by just the most incredible, I was calling it birthday luck. It wasn't quite my birthday, but it was pretty close. I just happened to like pull into this area right about over here, I think. And what did I walk into? Well, a village. The luck was unbelievable, super incredible. Uh, I found exactly what I was looking for. Now it's not exact. So yeah, like I said, we got all this beach, right? And it's almost we're almost through day 99. Uh, and then we got spruce, and then we got this village that's kind of like mixed in with like beach and spruce. And I cut down all the spruce trees that were in the village since the last episode. Oh, I forgot I got those pigs. Anyway, so yeah, just by sheer luck I landed here. So then we get this huge spruce biome. But if you look this way and up there, there's a mountain with snow on it. That'll be good if we get a dried ghast. Then it kind of blends back into the birch and oak forest. So it's just a lot of stuff like, and then of course a giant massive ocean. We got a lot of stuff going on in one little area. Um, it's kind of crazy. Do I have any? I do. Let's make a few more of these because I'm getting tired of. So I rescued the cats that I could get my hands on. I fixed the iron golem. He was a little beat up. Chopped down a bunch of trees here. I mean, I guess I have a house kind of over on that end. I'll show you later. Now, in here, don't fall in. I fell in. In here, luckily, I got myself some cows, right? They don't have a lot of room. But they don't really need a lot of room for right now. There we go. And then if you look over here, we had a similar setup, right? Well, I had chickens in there, right? And I built it so things couldn't fall in there, get in there, and do anything. And I went to check on my chickens, and I was like, I don't hear any chickens. And I cracked it open, and there's a fox. So I guess the fox spawned in this hole, because I thought I dug everything out, unless they can just scale walls, which I don't think they can do. Anyway, so yeah, last episode I was like, I'll probably come over here and build my base, because I want to be kind of far, and this place is crazy. So you saw the polar bear. There are probably like, I don't know if they're the same or what. There's like 8 to 9 sea turtles that hang out here. And two foxes, which I was really hoping to avoid, honestly, spawned in right here. So it's like the biome doesn't really even know what to do with itself. But yeah, as I was saying, it's getting a little tiring not being able to work here at night. And this big open space is just, oh my gosh, you get tons of mobs that spawn in here. Lots of creepers, which is very bad. It is hardcore mode, we don't want to die. But I've been kind of avoiding torching everything because I'm still, we're still working on this area. But I was like, I'd like to at least get my dirt down. So I don't have to keep picking up torches or whatever. But, like I said, it's annoying that I can't work through the night. I figured we'd throw down a few torches and we'll keep putting down some dirt. So yeah, I used the shovel to tear down the giant sand dune that was over here. And dig up the floor. So I can start replacing it with dirt. And at first I was like, you know what, maybe I'll just leave it mostly sand. And I'll just worry about putting dirt down where I want my farms. But then I was like, I don't know, I don't think that's going to look very good. And so I decided I'd just go ahead and tear up the whole thing and just put a whole big dirt floor down. That's mainly what I've been working on. It is quite the task, by the way. And like I said, I mean, I beat up my shovel digging out all the sand and stuff here. And you can see my pickaxe is getting down there. It does have mending on it. It's the only thing. It's the only tool I have mending on. But it's like, I was like, okay, well, let me get at least part of this area filled in with dirt, right? So I can start farming again. Because that's the thing. I don't have a wheat farm. I don't have carrots. I don't have, not just for trades, but for breeding animals. And it's been quite a bit of work in quite a few days. We were on day 85, I think, in the last episode. So we're about 15 days in. To just basically trying to get the village safe by cutting down all those trees. That's better anyway. turning those trees into charcoal, which is also part of the way of making the base a bit safer. And, I mean, that's a lot of dirt, you guys. That's a lot of dirt. And you can see back there the grass is already coming in. There are a few grass blocks over there. We got some grass blocks over here. I figured what I would do is silk touch and then just place a few grass blocks sort of in the middle of all this dirt. Hopefully it should start turning to grass pretty soon. But yeah, I was like, all right, let me get something down that I can farm. Get a few farms going, and at least get preparing to start trading again. Because right now, I mean, I've got this village full of villagers, and honestly, just nothing to really do with them. Now, I might tear down this big behemoth at some point. But I think for now, I'm just going to concentrate on this other area I've already kind of dug up. But pizza, I'd like to get a nice fishing pond going as soon as possible. So I can get back to fishing. Oh boy. Hey buddy. Take that though. There we go. Hopefully we should have a little less. I just don't want anything creeping up on me. Anyway. Lame, I get it. Hoo-yah! I did fish up. I was just kind of killing some time one day. I was waiting for basically. I filled up my pockets with all that sand and sandstone and everything that was over there. A lot of sandstone, and then I just let it sit, and it got crazy laggy. There was hundreds of blocks just floating. So I did spend a night fishing. Oh, I got a dog. Yep. I had 2 bones. It only took one. Now here's the thing. So I found this guy, right? His colors are okay, but there was a black wolf. Now is that rare? Am I just like the black wolf was like over here? I'll show you where. I think I already checked this guy because he had glowstone. Yeah, I bought one glowstone from him. I'd love to buy a bunch, but anyway, yeah. So I found a black wolf over here by all these campfires, and I didn't have any bones. I had like one bone at that point. Well, I ran home to get it, and I came back. Of course, he was gone. I couldn't find him anywhere. So then I got all excited. I was like, cool, we got black wolves around here. I'd like to have a black wolf. No. They're like that mottled color. Not mottled, mottled. Anyway, I got some sugar cane down already, so I can pick that up and move it over to my new place. See, I don't think anybody actually lives in this spot. But there's the book I fished up. Or there's another book I fished up, Lunge 3. We picked up a couple things. I don't have my chest full of spare bows and fishing rods, so I figured I'd throw a few down. There's my iron, there's my gold, there's my obsidian for a new portal. Last portal sucked. It was literally just the worst. But I figure I'll do what I like to do, and we'll do a little fishing. Kind of round out day 100. Let's put that back on. Yeah, well, hang on here. Why not? Sun comes up this way. Never mind. So anyway, as we watch the sunset, as we approach day 100 in hardcore mode for the very first time for pizza. So, I thought I'd share that with you guys. I don't really have a big plan or anything. In fact, you might find this episode kind of boring. I'm just going to let you know right off the rip. Because, yeah, I mean, I got to dig dirt and I got to place dirt. And I got to dig sand and I got to place dirt. There it is, day 100. Yay, we did it. We did it. I'm so excited. You know, and the thing is, we have done some risky stuff. You're like, pizza, you didn't beat the Ender Dragon, did you? No. Have you gotten any netherite? No. But I did go to the nether. I did pretty much clear out, I'm pretty sure I cleared out an entire abandoned mine. Now, I'll probably go back to my old base at some point. I got the coordinates. It's just a boat ride, really. And that actually makes me think, let me take a quick screenshot. There we go. Just to make sure. Now, if I die, I die. I mean, that's the thing about this hardcore life. It doesn't really matter. Respawn points don't really matter. You know, Curse of Vanishing doesn't really matter. I actually don't like fishing over here. I feel like I get better stuff over here because there's little fishies over here. Maybe we'll head out over this way. Come here. There we go. But yeah, like I said, I mean, I think it's a pretty cool spot. It's interesting. It's like, you know, I've played on maps and I've found maps where, like, you know, you have a decent amount of biomes in an area, you know, but the fact that we have so many just kind of crammed in on top of each other, I think is pretty interesting. And you can see we're surrounded by kelp. Kelp's a great way. We'll probably get some smokers going, and we can use kelp as fuel. We can eat it, I guess, but it's not very good. But anyway, we can use kelp as fuel, but also just kind of like another way to get experience. So usually what I do is I try to take over a village to some degree, right? I don't want to live here. I don't want everybody attaching to all my stuff. And I want to build some machines and stuff, so I need some space. But yeah, you know, I was thinking there's just so much. I can get ice here for conveyor belts or whatever. You get a nice kelp farm going. Oh, I was saying experience. But yeah, so I've got, you know, I get experience from all the trades, obviously. Oh, there's a book. Get XP from breeding and murdering my livestock. Possibly selling some of the things that I get from that, right? If we get a butcher, we may be able to sell some chicken or beef even, or pork chops. Hopefully it's not something stupid like lamb or rabbit or, I don't know. Lamb's probably the worst. I guess a rabbit would actually be the worst. I think you gotta trade rabbit's feet with them at some point. Whatever. But yeah, getting a lot of experience from just cooking kelp. It's a good, consistent way to get experience. Breeding, of course, is a good way. Trading with the villagers. And of course, smelting from mining. And I've got pointed dripstone. And a lava bucket. So I've already got an infinite source of fuel. Oh, chopping down the forest with charcoal, that'll also give me some experience. But yeah, I just don't, right now, really other than fishing, I'm not doing too much of that because I've been doing all this building and whatever. Not a ton of experience coming out. And I grabbed my bookshelves. I used the silk touch on them. And I grabbed my enchanter, so, I've got enchanting all ready to go. But yeah, I need to basically get the ground fixed. So I can start building a new place to live. Ooh, finally! Finally I got thorns. Oh, that's exciting. That is super exciting. I wish I didn't already have Depth Strider 3 on, because then I could put Depth Strider 3 and thorns on my boots. I'll probably put thorns on the chest plate. I got Unbreaking book and Thorns 2. Thorns is really expensive, though. I would love to have a full set of Thorns 3 gear. But then, like, I put so much stuff on the helmet and the boots, usually, though, that really, if I could get Thorns 3 on these two pieces, it would be fine. And then, like, Thorns 2 maybe on the helmet and the boots. But it's going to be super expensive. Yeah. To try to add thorns to these guys. Probably not so bad on these, but definitely with these two, the boots and the helmet. But I would like to get it on there some point, Thorns 2 on everything's a little nice. I mean, every time I get hit, at least they get hit back a little bit. But yeah, I've completely, basically busted out all of my, my space, my inventory space. Ooh, a mending bow. Ooh, even better mending bow. Oh, that's my mending bow. Stupid pizza. I don't need that. Can I put these in the bundle bag? Oh, I can. Fantastic. I'm going to keep that. I'm not really too worried about the Nautilus right now. Fish is good because we're going to eventually get a fishing guy. I should keep some rotten flesh. We'll put these seeds in here. We'll put that in there too. What's this? Well. Yep. There we go. Okay. Chuck this fishing pole in the ocean. Yoink. Like that. And then, I mean, most of the day is already gone, but I just I didn't really want to spend the whole episode just, digging dirt, placing dirt, digging dirt, placing dirt, digging dirt, placing dirt, blah, 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 blah. That is what we're about to do. Just so you know. But yeah, I'm probably going to have to make another shovel. I think this is a new guy, yeah. Hello, sir. There was a baby turtle. I was like, oh, I wish I had a golden dandelion and I could have a baby turtle for it. Ooh. Ooh. You're like, that's a dumb thing to spend your emeralds on. Maybe. Man. I'm definitely getting 2. I don't think I'm getting 3, though. I need 5 emeralds in case one of he ever shows up with a jungle sapling. I mean, obviously, I'd rather have 2, but if I get 1 jungle tree, I can probably end up with enough saplings to do what I really want to do. So I'm not too worried about it. Not too worried about it. You know, see why I wouldn't just flatten this all at some point. Now, the other issue I was running into digging dirt was just how much coarse dirt I was picking up. It was actually quite a bit. I kept some of it because it's cool. I can make paths with it and that kind of stuff. Let's get a little dirt from right here. Like I said, I have a good bit of this place lit up. But we can't really go too far out. At night. But yeah, I can already see I'm going to need a... And the other thing I was thinking, I mean, the shovel is in pretty good shape. You can't get mending from an enchantment table, so... That's really the only other thing I need for the shovel. But with the village and some villagers, we'll get mending. That'll be the first thing I work on. Don't care about this pathway either. We'll just leave the torches for now. Fix that later. But yeah, there were... Oop, big lag. There were quite a few... Yep. Spruce trees, all... You know how these villages are. It actually wasn't as bad because we've got so many houses. This guy stole my bed, by the way. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Villages are so weird. They don't work right. Let's throw this dirt down. At least get the... See all these turtles? There's just constantly sea turtles up here. Well, I guess if I want a turtle helmet, it won't be a problem. But they keep having babies, and I'm not I'm not giving them seagrass. They're just naturally coming up here and having kids. Cut it out. There. But like I said, it is nice to finally be able to operate out here at night. It was one of the problems or it's partially why I have so quickly, in my mind anyway, gone the last 15 days because I've been sleeping almost every night. You know, I'm safe in the village, but I don't really have anything to do there. It could have been fishing, I suppose, but I really rather have some chests dedicated to putting all the loot in. Oh, looks like we've almost got this portion done. Nice. And then eventually, I want to get all this stuff up. Let's go ahead and have a dirt shoreline as well. I don't think you need anything there. Yoink, yoink. Yeah. Looking better and better. It's kind of dark over here. I will say what's kind of interesting, at least interesting to me, if it's raining, like it does rain over here, so it's not like desert or anything, this beach area. But right over here, if you hang out, it snows. And again, because the spruce place isn't really in the snow area, it's not like they got that going on. There we go. But it is kind of cool how it like comes right up to the ice here. All right. Now I haven't slept. Oh, I guess it's like 2 days. We're fine. Although I guess, I mean, I do have one phantom membrane. I think, what do you need them for? Slow falling potions? So if we ever are going to take on the dragon. Might be nice to have. I think that's what they're for. And I know, you're like, why don't you just use the shovel? Listen. I'm not trying to switch them back and forth. Alright, now let's go ahead and grab some of these. There we go. And we'll just start sticking them randomly around. Did I put coarse dirt down? I must have. That's better. All right. But yeah, we can get it spreading out from a few different directions. Hopefully it'll go a little faster. Greening up this whole area. Here, let's put one on the edge. So yeah. Hopefully that makes things move a little quicker. I guess we grab a few more. Anyway, how you guys doing? Hope you're out there having a great day. I hope you're doing what you want to do. And I hope it's going well. Pizza was off yesterday. Pizza was off today. I almost wasn't. So I happened to head kind of out of town. And so my schedule was a little different. I stayed up pretty late for me, which would be about 5:30. I'm like, what? Pizza works nights, right? No. And it's just so many sea turtles. I feel kind of bad. And also annoyed, because, like, what am I going to do with all these sea turtles? They're kind of in the way. I don't need them crawling around my base all the time either. Look at me here now. But yeah, you know. This is what's going to be happening next. Digging all this up. So we can replace most of it with dirt. So what I think what I'm going to do is I might like this little area right here. You know, sandy. I might use this as a fishing pond. I might not. I don't know. I haven't quite made up my majority of that's got to go. Yes, we could. Do like that. But yeah, you can see a good portion of my days. We'll get a bridge going at some point. I want to close it off. Now, this end of the island is kind of dead. As you can see, there's nobody farming over here. So not a composter? Oh, that might be part of the problem. Okay, well, that makes more sense. Yeah. Oh. Let's get a couple in my pocket. So I guess, yeah, it's good time to get back to digging up sand. We'll beat up the shovel again, and then I'll just get a new shovel. And we'll beat up that again. But I think most of this sand needs to go. Sandstone. But that's kind of the other thing I was thinking too, because the sooner I get this kind of straightened out, the sooner I can start repairing my pickaxe, because I don't want to lose that. But I want to, let the grass grow a little bit. Still not exactly sure how I want to set this place up. And yeah. The other thing being, I'm kind of thinking about how I want to build this time. And so a lot of times I'll just go ahead and do like traditional Minecraft house. It's not very practical. Usually I make my starter house way too small. We're kind of beyond starter at this point. We're, 100 days in. That's one. So I think what I'm going to do is build more of like the apartment style I kind of like to do. Not really give a crap about, whether I have like a cool, perfectly pointed roof or anything like that. It's not really the goal. I'm thinking usefulness, more utility than looking cool. Or traditional, or whatever you want to call it. No. Yes. Some more pocket space. That's fine. That's coarse dirt, right? Torches, come here. If I needed a cow, that would be great. I just showed up. It's always the steak. Oh, nice. But yeah, I'd just rather go ahead and get this cleaned up. I think I will maybe put down a couple of farms for tomorrow. Or tomorrow, or whatever. Yeah, we got time. I have a couple of dark spots I'm not too happy about. But yeah, I've got the cows. We'll bring the cows over. I was hoping to bring cows and chickens over. But the other thing about the chickens that I was thinking too is that now, can we just make a view? I need sticks. Now that I know foxes spawn over here, which I really was hoping they wouldn't, I need to make like an actual like chicken coop. And the thing is, they still could end up spawning in the chicken coop. I'm not a big fan of the fox in this game. He's so cute. I mean, it's not very useful, is it? As far as I can tell. I mean, you can get one as a pet, I suppose. But again, I'm not really sure for what to do what. It looks adorable. All right. It carries things. Okay. I mean, maybe I guess if you put something in its stupid little mouth. Well, like you said, it's not about having to pet. It's just that them randomly spawning in, killing all my dang chickens. Not cool, man. Not cool. What is this, copper? Not cool, man. Alright. See, that's cleared out. Like I said, I know. I just don't know what I want to do. That's the problem. Just don't know what I want to do yet. I feel like I really want to just complete this part. It's a good bit more digging, though. We'll fix all this later. Bit more digging. And just random block placement. Like I said, I got the most exciting 100 days. Or 100th day episode. But it's Minecraft. Sometimes this is what you gotta do. You know? Yeah. Raiding nether fortresses every day. I mean, we might go to the nether before this is all said and done. I don't know. I mean, I'm curious to see if I got a better nether spawn than the last time. I feel like just about anything would be better than the last time. But you can see, just in that time, just by placing those little extra glass blocks around, this is almost all green. Pretty fantastic. And this will kind of start working on itself, I suppose. Come to me, glass block, I need you. Oh, yeah, I think I am going to go dig up some more dirt today. There's a guy that stole my bed. Get out of my bed. Be mad. Just going to reattach to it anyway, you jerk. Oh, boy, yeah. So where I was digging was over on the side of this hill. Trying to avoid coarse dirt. I don't necessarily want to completely uglify the region right around. Anybody? My base, so like I said, I was kind of digging out this hillside over here. Okay. I mean, I guess it's better to work from the top down, huh? Well, we want every seed we can get, too, because um, that way I have a decent, when I do start farming again, I can get a decent wheat field going again. Lots of this stuff for some reason. It's all over the place. I feel like they've made some changes. Made some changes. Like all the campfires, I don't remember all that from before. Being like in spruce villages, like that many anyway. There's like 6, 7 of them. You really want me to look you in the eye, don't you? That might have been coarse dirt. Oh, yeah. The Enderman just flew into my face like 30 different times. I can't believe I looked at him. Lame. Lame. Anyway, I'm trying not to completely pockmark this whole area. I'm also trying not to like make it look too ugly. This can have a little bit of naturalness to it. And not be impossible to traverse. How we doing, Shovel? We're still shoveling. Every day I'm shoveling. The shoveler. Two old references. One to a goofy song. I forget. The song's called, I think, Every Day I'm Shoveling. Or is that Party Rock? Maybe it's like Party Rock. And The Mystery Man, one of the best superhero movies ever. Alright, how are we looking on... how are we looking on dirt? Nah, we're practically there anyway. Alright, let's go back. 8 more seeds. Take them. I got some seeds in here, too. I might have a few in a chest somewhere. Now, this other sand dune hill thing, to be determined. To be determined. I haven't quite made up my mind. I've done a lot of shoveling. And probably not quite finished yet either. Alright, let's fill this in. I'm not sure if we're going to get it all. I would like to go. We should probably keep some sand on here. Oh, yeah. Oh, now we're good. Got the Minecraft music on today. Yeah, sometimes I turn it off, sometimes I leave it on. I think you can play most Minecraft in YouTube videos, but I'm also not monetized, so, you know. It ain't that concerning. Alright. My poor tools. And the thing is, like, alright, we'll start getting some farms and things going today. No matter what. Oh, that's coarse dirt. That's coarse dirt. But yeah, I need to get these cows over here. We might build a couple of smokers. Cook up some kelp. You can kind of mend something while you're fishing. It's just not very efficient. Yeesh. If only this stuff wasn't stupid coarse dirt. That'd be great. Get out of here. Alright, I'm going to make a new shovel. And repair this one again. Another diamond down the drain. It's worth it. No, a lot of times I just go ahead. Why don't you turn and look at me for a minute? Hey, buddy. I kind of feel bad. You're just stuck there. There you go. I mean, honestly, I have no problem just using a bunch of stone tools. They just made things worse. You're stupid. Maybe don't go over there anymore. Dummy. I mean, I'm not wrong. Right? Golems are pretty stupid. They're really... They're not great. Interesting. Right. I find them more trouble than anything else. They don't even do what they're supposed to do. They wander so far out of the village. A lot of times they're getting beat up from dumb stuff. Falling, and they fall into caves, and so you still got a golem in your village, technically, right? But they're not doing anything because they can't. All right. I don't really know. Is this empty? Okay, yeah. Make a little room. Don't want a bunch of junk in here. That way I can take those out of my inventory. Give myself some room. 50, 60, that's 70 stone. Whatever. What is this? Oh, yeah, pound loss. Let's do that there, too. There. I hear you, Cat. I hear you. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. Be back in less than 2. All right, I'm back. And yeah, I just feel like doing a little fishing. You know, sometimes you got to break up the constant digging and block placement, and just go out and do something you want to do. Plus, we could always get a mending book. It would be fantastic. Certainly put it on the shovel. You know, the funny thing is, though, like I said, a lot of times, even if I'm doing a big project, I guess I didn't really finish saying this thought. I just use stone shovels. Same thing if I'm chopping down a forest. I'll just use stone axes. I mean, they're infinite, right? But I think in my older age here, and my playing Minecraft for so long, I mean, that shovel just shovels so fast. It's kind of hard to say no. But even when I have a shovel with mending on it, I still will a lot of times just use stone shovels. Why not? Oh, I tell you why. Because I'd probably still be digging that sand dune. Tore down pretty quick. Because like I said, a couple of days I spent clearing out all the wood, all the trees, in the village and kind of around the village. It's just easier that way. I don't have to worry about like anything hiding in the shade or anything, you know. And again, I needed as much charcoal as I could get my hands on so I could torch this place up. Which, in all honesty, it wasn't that bad because we're kind of on this little, we're on the edge of this whole little region right here. So, in all honesty, you know, I've had places like, you're trying to protect a village in the middle of the savannah, or you're trying to protect a village, in the spruce area, but like, it's all up in the mountains, and there's just so many different, here it's pretty flat. It's actually pretty flat for being in a spruce biome-ish. I couldn't have really, just the timing of it was incredible, like I said. I could still be wandering this crazy world trying to find a village instead of being like, you know what? Basically, I saw the ice and I was like, there's some land over here. Let me pull over and see if I can find anything. And then boom, like I said, I walked right into a village within like less than a minute from landing on this little chunk of land. And the fact that it is kind of weird, I think we got some rain, that it is kind of weird, like the positioning of it, like the placement of it, where it is pretty flat for being, a spruce village. Actually pretty lucky. Pretty darn lucky. And because this is covered, I think, or maybe there's a cave down there. I keep seeing glow squid, so I've got a little bit of glow squid ink. That's cool. I don't need you. 3 power 4 infinity and punch 2. I guess we'll keep that one. Oh, it's lightning. Now, would lightning kill me? I hope not. We don't feel like going in yet. I've never been struck by lightning. You would hope. But it is a video game, right? But you would hope that the chances are about the same as, like, real life, which is crazy rare. There's billions of people on this planet, so obviously, I would guess I mean, definitely hundreds, right? I don't know if I would go as far as maybe 1,000 and some change. 2,000 people get hit by lightning every year or something like that. But you would truly hope it wouldn't. But I've been fishing and doing my stuff at night during thunderstorms and had them. I guess what do they hit a zombie and then you get a bunch of zombies on skeleton horses? There's a regular squid. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna need you for them librarians. I've had lightning land in my pig pen, turn them into zombie piglins, I think. I will say one of the nice things, especially if you're living in the savannah in particular, sometimes in the meadows too, or the plains biome, you get a lot of the riders with spears, and a lot of times they have armor, like a helmet on, and they'll just ride into your village and cause chaos. So we want to make sure we get that full night's rest. Here, here, here. All right. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. What kind of book did we get? We get anything good? It's okay. Boom, 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 boom. I already need this bread. Again, that's a decent bow. Curse of Vanishing, again, it doesn't really mean anything. I have a dumb book. Stick you in there. But yeah, I gotta get my storage straight. It's a little out of control. Alright, let's grab, I guess they're on me. Yeah. Do that. Oh. Let's give ourselves some blocks. A couple more sticks. Did I not? Oh. Like, why this is working? There we go. Do that. Okay. Yeah, so really, I mean, other than going to efficiency 5 and putting mending on this, there's really nothing else I need to put on this shovel. Hello? I wouldn't mind a fortune shovel, just because it almost guarantees, like, flint when you're farming gravel. But it's not that necessary. But we are making like the first time I did the shovel, it was 2. See, there's the black wolf. I still only have 1 bone. I mean, maybe we get lucky. I don't know. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling. Okay. Well, at least he came back. At least I know they're a thing. So, hopefully. We get another shot at him. Because I would love to have one. They're really good. They look really good. I definitely like them better than that weird model color one I got. He's a good boy. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Stuzilla. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And I couldn't see who the other person was, but thank you too. Love it. Really appreciate it. Alright, let's keep getting this dirt, y'all. Not sure how much I really need. But again, I want to get this finished, and then I'll build my farms. I promise. Okay, pizza. It's just going to bother me. And even though I should be trying to, once this is done, I can just concentrate on, get the cows going, we'll get through the things and get everything going. How much is that? It might be enough already. That copper? But anyway, I do eventually plan to do a day one hardcore run. See how far we get. And yeah, starting in, I had a little bit of a spruce biome, like a little spruce island. Basically started in the ice. I made it through that, I've done starts in the desert before. I know how to kind of deal with that as well, so. I think that's enough. I hope it's enough. So yeah, even if we start out in the Badlands, the desert, or ice again. I think I'll be alright. Alright. Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe not. It does take a lot of dirt. And of course, I got coarse dirt again. And the thing is, I've already got some in a chest. I do have another house where I commandeered their chest. And even though we're on the ocean, I would like, again, I want to get a pond built. I want to get everything built. Okay. Oh, please let this be enough. I'm not going to look behind me. We're just going to place it until we either run out or we fill everything in. But the other little end that we already dug up should all be, I think we might have enough. I just bumped my back into something. I'm hoping it was, oof, it's going to be close, I think. Oh, I might need a little more. Yeah, I think we might end up needing just a little more. But it's almost done. Oh, we were so close. So close. Um, it's getting ready to go down too. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. 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 Oh, Minecraft music soothes my soul. We try to shave down this hill without making too much of a mess. Still making a mess though. I mean, that's enough, right? Right? You think so? Oh yeah. A little bit right here wouldn't hurt. Come on! Oh yeah, we got plenty now. We got plenty. A little dirt to spare. Check it out. Look at all that. Stupid foxes, get out of here. They're gonna, like, it's gonna be almost impossible to have chickens. It really is, I can tell. Because, like I said, even if I build, like, an enclosed chicken area, I feel fairly positive that they will just spawn those suckers right in the middle of them. I mean, obviously, like, they keep popping up over there by that sugar cane. So I would definitely not be, building my chickens over there, but still. It just seems pretty sketch to me. Where? I don't know. But we got a lot of farms to make. That is for sure. What do we need? We need carrots. We need wheat. We need potatoes. We need pumpkins. Sugar cane. cows, so I got cows. Chickens would be great. I'm gonna have to go looking for them because stupid foxes killed my chickens. There were two of them, just like they spawned right in the village over there, and I was like, this is fantastic. This is gonna work out so well. The stupid foxes. And like a 6 square hole, whatever, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. That's where they decided to spawn a fox. Like, it's a, you know, that's why I'm saying, I bet it is a higher chance of getting struck by lightning in Minecraft than in real life. Because the chances of a fox spawning in a random chicken hole should be about 0. But it happened within, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days of catching those chickens. I'm calling bull crap. Is this coarse dirt? Oh, dang it. Hey, buddy. And now we got another different kind of wolf. Yeah, I accidentally put down coarse dirt. Unfortunately. These 2 strips right through here are coarse dirt. Wait. Oh, he's going to kill the sheep. You see what I'm saying? You can't have anything nice out here. There's 2 sheep right here. Get. Whatever. Two sheep on the island. Make my life that much easier. Nah. I'm telling you, the same thing's going to happen with the chickens. The same thing's going to happen with the chickens. I'm so irritated right now. But that also means I got to make better sheep accommodations. Because even if you put a fence around your sheep, I need like a double fence to protect my sheep, basically, is what it's going to take. Because wolves can still, hey, you're a regular zombie. What's up, buddy? Wasn't your day. Yeah, they can still get them. Even if if you have just a single fence around them. All right. But yeah, look, the grass is growing already. That's why I like doing it like this. Just get different spots going, and then it just spreads so much faster. If you can. That looks pretty good. That shouldn't take too long to fill in. Is this more courage storage? No, that's where I stole the... Okay. Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! And the sun rises. The moon sets. I will say the one nice thing about this stupid little dune. Oh, look at the turtles. What are you guys doing up there? You guys are crazy. So weird. I don't need any random guy. I don't need that mess over there coming over here. Oh wow. So yeah, starting kind of in this area. I flattened all this. All this got flattened. The only thing that was already flat was this little pond right here. Like from, let's see, there to there, and this little bit was all flat. Everything else was at least 2 or 3 high, and the sand dune in the middle was probably like 8 blocks up from the bottom there, at least. But that's why we're on our, shovel's been fixed twice now. Was that a baby? Oh God! Burn! Burn, you little monster! Don't get in the water. Oh, you got in the water. No, you don't. No, you don't. Yeah. No, thank you. Little jerks. I tell you though, something is a little confusing to me. So, oh, I swear. Oh, we got some more seeds. Good. A while back, they made an adjustment, right? In theory, to the drowned, right? And they are, especially in rivers, not to spawn quite as often because the light levels reach down, right? So we're not that deep. We got a decent amount of light in here. It shouldn't be that bad. Now, I guess at night, all bets are off, right? But I was hoping, I've always hoped, you have to have faith, pizza, that putting torches like on the edge like this, not like this, but like that, would help reduce the spawns of these guys coming into my spot. It doesn't seem to have an effect. I have done stuff too, like put a bunch of glowstone on the seafloor and all that. I haven't really noticed the difference. They just spawn. Is that rabbit not huge? Am I not confused? Does this rabbit not look really big? What is going on here with you? Excuse me, sir. You are an incredibly large rabbit. Like desert rabbits, are there a difference? I swear desert rabbits don't get that big. Right? Right? Or did they make them bigger? And I just haven't seen desert rabbits. That's a bigger rabbit. You're big. Excuse me, sir. I'm not trying to be rude. But you're a big-ass bunny. What's going on there? Yeah, this little area was kind of dark, as I recall. Okay. Alright. Where do I want my house? So I think I'm going to build in this region. Like, that's going to be home. Right. I feel like fishing pond maybe over here. I think what I want is, do I even have a bucket right now? I don't even know if I have a bucket right now. I don't think I do. I have one bottle of enchanting. that in there. Okay. So let's go home. Really was just time to start digging and planting and doing stuff. Don't worry about building a house later. I should really get a bridge. I don't know. Honestly. I don't think the villagers are going to come over this way. Truthfully. That's kind of the problem, is they don't really hang out on this end. So... Uh, I have coarse dirt. Of course. Actually, you know what? That's kind of cool. Like pathing. Almost rather have that. Now we can model it a little bit. A little bit of texture, a little bit of this and that here. Like so. I know how to Minecraft a little bit. There. Yeah. There we go. A little bit of texture to it. Looks nice. But yeah, if I want to get my cows over here, kind of gonna need this. It's regular dirt. There, I'll do it. Do I need a 3-wide bridge? I don't know that I do. But now we got one. Okay. I don't even know what I did with that wheat. Oh, I fed it to him. Yeah, I fed it to him because if you don't feed the animals, they will despawn. We need more wheat. Do we have any growing? This is all not quite there. The farmer's going to keep plucking them. You, sir. What do you trade anyway? Carrots. Oh, it looks like I made a trade with him. Oh, there are carrots over there. But he's not messing with. We could do that real quick. We'll bring out the fortune pickaxe for that. I guess we'll replant. Wouldn't hurt. Nobody's, like I said, really messing with this little spot right now. We'll fix that soon enough. Alright. If I can find the guy. Guy stole my bed. You're about to be able to come over to my new place, buddy. I don't know why you always gotta stick your face in the dirt, but whatever. We'll breed up some of the cats, too. So we can get some cats over in our spot. Yeah, he's gone. Is he in town? You guys hanging out by the well? There he is. Pretty sure there's only one farmer. Yeah. There you go. A few more emeralds. Not sad about that. Since I spent some. Yoink. Now. Yeah, these guys are getting new jobs. I might keep one of them. What kind of wool do you want? He wants gray. That's not very helpful. He wants white. The problem is, I mean, I could get dye, I suppose. Gray's a little hard to find, isn't it? Alright. Let's get these farms going. Do I have any carrots left? Good. That'll help. Okay. Time to get some seeds. Well, I guess I got actual pumpkins sitting around somewhere. That'll be actually better. That way. I mean, we might get 2 chickens. That's why I brought the eggs. You never know. We might not get any. Let's grab that. Get a couple of buckets. Buckets are here. Oh, I need to make iron, which is also here. Hello, there we go. Yoink. Bucket, bucket. Let's stick things in there. We got 38 wheat seeds. That's pretty good. I think the rest of my seeds are in here. We got melon, potatoes. I got carrots on me. We got, I mean, 10 pumpkins is more than enough. Right? Yeah. I'll grab those. Beetroot. Don't really think I need beetroot right now. We'll save that just in case. Beets do make good, oh, I don't have any cocoa seeds. That's right. I do have berries, though. I'm thinking of bone meal. I'm trying to think about bone meal. We could also, let's bring those with me. Shut up! I hear you. This for now. Let's go and get this stuff. That's probably enough. More than a stack, right? Yep. Alright, and then let's go ahead and make 2 chests. I guess we can get these too. This is cracked already? I don't understand. Do they last longer if they're not exposed? Because all I've done with this one, and I just made this, all I've done is with this one is fix the shovel twice, and it's already cracked. But the one I had back at my house in my cave, I mean, I did so much with it. I think maybe they get worse when there's weather. Possibly. You know what? Let's switch up birch and go with spruce. Now. What else do I want? Honestly, don't even remember at this point. I was like, oh, I should grab. Blah. I don't remember what blah was, so. I think I have enough to get started here. Meow. Yeah. I got stuff to do. We could take this blue bed since no one else is using it. Don't worry. You or some of your descendants will be joining me soon. Yes, yes. Oh, I was going to make 2 chests. That's what I was going to do. So I can put some of this crap down. Do. What do we need? Just blocks. Yeah. Boy. Oh, I know what I don't. Definitely don't need that. Or that. That should work. Let's go ahead and get a stack of those. Like so. Oh, and then a couple of chests. Which are right here. Bing, boom. Perfect. Yeah. So yeah, we'll breed the cats over here. So we can still have some in the village. I don't know if they're really necessary at this point, but it'd be kind of cool. I just like having cats around. In theory, right? They're protecting me from the creepers. Was it ocelots? I don't remember. In my brain, cats keep the creepers away, so. Well, there you go. Alright, so I'm thinking... I really want to be kind of as far away from the village as possible. I really don't... Plus, I might bring some villagers over here. Like I said, I think we'll kind of consider this area housing and stuff. So we'll keep the farms over this way. We got a 10 chunk radius that, you know, stays doing what it needs to do. I think we'll go this way. Now we'll explain this process here in a minute. Why I do things like this. But this is the way I do things. At least when it comes to pumpkins and melons. So I'm going to double up my melon crop, right? Because, I mean, I do have Silk Touch on a pickaxe, but I don't have it on an axe yet. So we're going to have to turn all those slices back into watermelons. So we'll do double on those, and we'll just get the 1 pumpkin going for now. Yeah. Nice. Like, where would he even come from? That's garbage. Where would it have even spawned from? There's another. Like, what? Out here? So frustrating. Alright, let me just plop this down for now, so I get some room. We'll work our way towards some of this other stuff. Actually, no, it's not. No, it doesn't matter. Yeah, this is dumb. Well, I guess he spawned, like, in the water. Won't happen again. Oh, oh, jeez. Okay, I see where they're spawning now. Everybody can get his horse. Oh, those are those, what are they, strays? Is that what they call them? Really? I swear. There he is. Did I get him? I think so. I don't think it's going to matter because I don't. It's not like I have horse armor. Maybe. I don't know. Is that going to melt the ice? Is that enchanted? Anyway. I think it will. Let's see. Excuse me. My torch back. Yeah, I guess somehow he spawned over here and then jumped in the water and swam over to get me. Maybe. Ridiculous, I say. And then from over here, yeah, again, I guess, just since this isn't like lit up. I guess they could potentially spawn in this one tiny little friggin' area. Come and get me. There. Alright. Do I have enough dirt to fix this? I'll tell you what. It's this down here. It's pretty useless to me. Honestly. It's fine. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank goodness for diamond armor. Because I had no protection on that. None. No shield. Is what I'm saying. Okay. Check those over there. Give me some water. Anyway, the reason I do my farms like this, I just don't feel like I do my wheat farm, carrot farms, all that kind of stuff. I do it with the one square water and then build a little patch around it, right? Way more efficient. Way more efficient. But I feel like for, pumpkin farms and melon farms, especially since more than likely, especially on the melons, I'm probably going to automate, at some point when we go back to the nether. Let me get some more iron. Excuse me, sir. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, statistically, this game can be kind of goofy. Go on. I don't have time for this Minecraft tomfoolery right now. It's a 1 in 270 million chance. It happens 3 times in a row in this game. Alright. We need a crafting table. Grab that. We need some sticks. Like so. We're going to need a few more planks. Like so. And then let's get some fences. Right now. Wait, no, I did that wrong. Where's my axe? I can't even. Oh, it's. Never mind. It's cool. It's cool. Everything's cool. So it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. This. 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 Ooh. That is unacceptable. Let's move this one over one more. There we go. I guess I'm gonna have to do it again. That guy's got a trident. It's just never gonna be particularly safe in this area, huh? Oh, he got it though. What shape is it in? Not bad, actually. Not bad at all. Yeah, I mean, I kind of thought about putting a border along the edge here. I don't know. A few more fences. This just keeps the pumpkins in line. And then we can... torches in there like that eventually. Okay. Let's get the pumpkin seeds. I don't think we need that many. Do we? I don't know. Alright, pumpkins. Oh, we need, a hoe. I mean, it doesn't feel like it. I know I'm not really saying much, but I am pretty excited at this particular moment. To get this going. And I'll say it, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I feel like, oh, that's right, we're only doing one row. Okay, so yeah, we didn't really need all these seeds, that's fine. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright. And then we really got, what, like 4 melon seeds? Come on, tell me I grabbed them. Tell me I grabbed the stupid melon seeds. Oh wait, are they in here? Yay! These are probably going to go wonky because they always do. Like, this one, and this one will be fine. This one's going to grow right here for some reason. Alright. Oh, there's cows over here. Interesting. Okay, well. I need to build fences for the cows anyway. I don't have any wheat, though. That's right. Oh, this inventory is whack. Can make a little bone meal, though. Those. Alright. What do I need more blocks? Yep. And probably more sticks. Yep. Let's get the fence going. One of those. Cows. So I'm thinking we'll do like veggies over here. So maybe we'll stick the cows over here for now. I guess I probably should have gone. Why is it so dark here? Yeah, to get cows in, I think it works better if you have double gates. Eventually we'll get rid of that completely, but for now. Alright, let's go see if there's any wheat. Or if the farmer's already ripped it all out. Cool. I guess we'll lock them up. See, I need these guys too. Come on. Come on. Come on, let's go. Going on a trip. Come on, you guys. So I was thinking, I guess we'll bone meal. We'll use those bones to bone meal. You know, bone meal some sugar cane or whatever I can get my hands on. Because I gotta breed these guys if I want them to not despawn. I open these. We all here together? Come on, come on. There you go. There you go. Cows. Yeah, I really thought. I mean, I've got 3 no matter what. I got 3 no matter what. You guys get a little bit of light for your troubles. We don't appear to be getting blown up tonight. That's good. All right. Next. I guess I will build my fishing. Yeah, maybe we'll just fish in the ocean for a while. Not my favorite way to do things, but it's a way to do things. I wanna try here. I have to add a little dirt. Oh, this way. That's okay. Alright, and then because wheat's going to be important, not just for the cows, but for chickens, if we get some chickens over here. Yeah. I don't understand why the hoe is like so weak. You know? I mean, it's weaker than the shovel. And it doesn't really matter what iteration of it you have. You know, diamond hoe is weaker than any of the other diamond tools. Why? I just don't know. Let's get some light on these crops. Day or night. Go. Well, 38's better than, my last one. I started with like 3. We got... Nope. Alright, folks. We are farming. We are farmers. Alright. Like this. Not. You. Oh, I'm excited, guys. You're like, pizza, you're not saying a damn thing. What? I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm farming. Takes concentration. It doesn't really. I'm just sleepy. Oh, it's 5 out. That's right. Yeah. It'll fix itself. Go. Do we have enough durability to finish this little section right here? Why did that go? Oh, it didn't. You know what? It's just making that. Okay. All right, round number 2. We got. I mean, I guess carrots is what I should focus on right now because I do have a guy trading carrots at this point. But I mean, when you have fortune, it's not that. Whoops, it's not that big a deal. Oh no, those growing. And those growing. Perfect. Perfect. Everything's growing. Like, it's just like when you're doing all this digging and everything. And again, I know. It's my fault. I could have had this going even sooner. But in my brain, it's like I just really wanted everything to get flat as soon as possible. All right, next up. We're gonna want chickens. We're gonna want. You know what, I think it'll be fine right over here. Oh, that works. Go. I mean, that should be pretty good. That should be pretty good. There's a polar bear. Hey, Mr. Polar Bear. It's kind of weird, but whatever. It worked. Oh, I'm excited. I wish some Minecraft music was playing in the background. Give me something to fill in the spaces. I guess I do when I'm kind of doing this farming thing. I usually don't really do this on stream. It's like we come back and we go on an adventure instead of like watching me do all this stuff. We're on day 106, you guys. That is awesome. Not only made it to 100 days for the first time, it made it to 160. Every episode, I guess, could be. And a day is the longest I've survived. I hear you drowned. I got an idea, though. I don't know how well it's going to work, but it's an idea. Okay. And boom. All right. Now, well, I do have some extra seeds for tempting some chickens, so that's good. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to be planting. No, wait, I already did plant wheat. Where did I get 10 more seeds from? Whatever, I just need 2, really. There we go. Back to the bag you go. And then, all this sugar cane. I do like to have a couple torches, even though it's like, oh, you're not getting all the... It's fine. Just help with the growth. I don't know how much sunlight matters to sugarcane, but... probably doesn't hurt. Yep. Give me that. This one too. This one. Boom! And just for giggles, at least for now, we're going to plant this along here also. Well, that's fine. We'll keep 5. Then, what I wanted to do... It must be over here. I don't know if this is going to work or not. But I mean, will this help keep the drown out? It's got a weird little peninsula to this one. We'll let them grow. As long as I don't plan... As long as I don't plan on going over here very much, which I kind of don't. At least if they try to get up here, right? They'll get smacked a little bit. Eventually, if I'm going to build a kelp farm, even though there's like tons of kelp here, I'll probably build it on land. Alright. Yeah, I think that's it for farms. So we need some slabs, pretty sure. Am I out of blocks already? Yeah, I guess I am. That's fine. Planks, I mean. I think that's enough. Now we need this. Just stick that right there for now. Let's turn these into bone meal. One more over. There we go. 9. We'll see what it does. You, because you'll go instant wheat to Oops, I should use this guy so we can get more seeds. Yeah. Alright, plant. And throw down a few more. So I want to keep 2 breeding potential chickens. Or did I always put those in the bag? I already put those in the bag. Alright, so we can use these. Boom. Taters already coming in, man. I'm loving it. And then let's get rid of some stuff. Anyway, let's feed the cows. Oh, well, I don't have any wool. Anyway, this should hopefully work. Even though we can't breed them all, we're going to feed them all so they don't despawn. So yeah, sorry, bud. Not today. Cool. I got cows going. Alright, now let's pull this. Let's pull that. That's going to come in handy. Let's grab this glowstone. Alright. One of the things I like to do with glowstone, particularly in my crops, is replace this block with glowstone. So you get some nice light in the middle of your crops there. So. We can throw torches down on the edges, right? And that helps, but nothing wrong with having some light in the middle. Yeah, we want these suckers growing 24/7. Just realized it's a little dark over here. A little shady on this side. There we go. Usually I'll stick torches on the ends of these too. Make sure everything gets as much, like I said, 24/7 light as possible. Stick that there. Out there. All right. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Didn't take too long. We started off at day 99, right? We're down to day 106. It was already kind of almost day 100, to be honest. So, you know, 6.5 days in. Well, I guess the day's not over either. About 6 days in. We are farming. Oh, man. All right, so I got pigs. Let's start just thinking about oh, wow. No way I hit that dude, I swear. I mean, I'm not very good at shooting these guys out of the sky. Sometimes. But I feel like I'm just going to waste arrows at this particular moment. Where's your buddies? Yeah. My arrows are pretty powerful. I guess I should be a little careful. When you shoot them that far, though, do they actually fall back down? There we go. Get out of here. Uh, and I don't know if the cleric changed jobs or what exactly happened to him, but I haven't seen him in a good minute. Dang it! Another missed opportunity. Oh, there's a couple of them now. Alright, let me keep an eye on the skies. Get them coming in. Spam it! Ah! Really? Do I really suck this bad at killing phantoms? Oh, no way. How many arrows do I have left? 44. That's not bad. Just you two? Oh, it's almost possible. Yeah. Come here. Eh. There we go. No membrane. I mean, we do have looting on the sword. Hmm. He's gonna come and attack me while I'm in the menus, right? Oh, oh. Get down here! We'll smack you. Oh, he's got a buddy now. There's two. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it. Ow. We got two membranes now. Yeah, I don't feel like waiting for that guy. We got two membranes. I'll take it. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I'll take the... yeah, two's good. Two's good. Two's good. We'll get more opportunities. I feel fairly confident about that. Alright, anything else I really want to grow right now? I don't think so. Let's get this out of my inventory. Alright. Yeah. I'm satisfied. It's been a long episode. That's actually a couple of hours, right? When you're figuring it's like 20 minutes for a Minecraft day. So, we've been going for a second. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, sorry. I had to wet my whistle. Ow. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, let's review. uh, Day 99, we did some fishing. Into day 100, right? And then, let's see. We got the rest of this filled in with dirt. We did a lot of digging. Sorry about that, guys, but it had to be done. Now what I need to do is basically go over there, get my chest full of stuff, bring some of it over here. Let me take my hat off. There we go. Get my chest full of stuff, so we can bring it over here. Get some of the wood, get together. I should probably build a shelter, at least get something down. I do think I want to. So I should. Well, I need to make some carpet so I can get in and out of this cow pen. Might go look for chickens, uh, just to get that going. I can bring the pigs over here. At least I can start breeding pigs. Mend up my pickaxe, right? Then do some mining. Put a mine down somewhere around here, and get myself a bunch of stone, maybe some tuff and some deep slate, right? And make myself a nice little apartment complex over here. I think will be nice, and continue to dominate hardcore. But here's the sad thing. Here's that. I'm going to end up going into mines, getting in fighting situations, and probably doing something way more exciting than happened today. But whatever. When you come back, we get back here next time, we should probably have a legit building to reside in. We'll probably have more animals going. I don't really think I need any more crops right now. I wouldn't mind. Well, I guess we could use the potatoes. I would like a more consistent source of bone meal than killing rando skellies. I might even build. I don't know about a monster spawner necessarily. I mean, I do know how to build one. I haven't built very successful ones, but I at least in theory know, right? But yeah, so now we got a pumpkin. Maybe just build a platform out there in the water. You know what I mean? And I need a place to hunt mobs. It's kind of safe. The ice isn't going to do it because I'm going to be sliding around all over the place. The spruce forest is going to be tricky. It's not impossible, but then, you get creepers hiding behind trees and skellies behind trees and get overwhelmed pretty quickly. So it's always nice to have a big flat area to just hunt mobs in. But we can get some bones. We need rotten flesh for the cleric. So yeah, I'll do some of that work in between episodes. And who knows, maybe we'll go back to one of the other ones. I feel like sharing this path the way I have in the last few episodes has been kind of cool. But I am missing my other survival run, some of the other places we've been to and visited in Minecraft Pizza Plays Minecraft. It might be time to go back and do a little fun stuff in some of those places too. And I'll just keep this in the background and we'll jump in every now and then and see how it's going. But what I really want to do is eventually, like I was saying earlier, a day one hardcore survival run, And I like some of the 100 Day stuff I've seen, 100 Days in the Desert, 100 Days in, the jungle or something like that. That might be kind of fun. But yeah, I think we might actually do an official type day 1 to day 100 type of stream for hardcore Minecraft. So be looking for that in the future. And like I said, I think next time I really will. I kind of want to go back to one of the other, the last place we were playing, where I dug all that stuff out and I was by that village. And I got a lot of cool stuff going on there, I got a melon machine. Just auto harvesting my melons and stuff, and so, or no, not melons. I got a cactus one. Anyway, we need to build a melon machine there. That's what it needs to happen. But yeah, I'm done for today. I'm hungry. I'm sleepy, and it's time to go. But I just want to thank everybody that watches, likes, subscribes, shares, and does all the things. Thanks for the new followers. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate that. You guys can follow, Pizza on PlayStation. You can follow Pizza on YouTube. So feel free to do either or both at any time. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys. I do this for fun. There's the polar bear. He's back. I have a lot of fun doing it. And listen, if you ever want to jump into the conversation and talk to Pizza, you certainly can. If you have any questions or anything after the video comes out, You can always leave a comment. I don't get a lot of comments, so I answer pretty much everything that comes along. So feel free to say hello one way or the other. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. I'm out of here. If you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you happen to see this at a later date or time, thanks for watching. I really hope you guys are having a great day. And listen, y'all be good to each other. All right. Pizza out.